Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day. This video is going to be a speed build for Cafe Romanza. So that lot is set up as a cafe. It does also have a bar area. It is on a 30 by 30 lot in Tartosa, which is from the My Wedding Stories pack. The live edit buildings of some of them have like a little hole in them. I think it's because in the main Porto Luminoso town, there are a few like food stalls, so this is to accommodate that. But the whole, you can actually like build stuff in it. So as you can see on the video right now, we're kind of building like what's going to be like a little indoor-outdoor bar. Since it is set up as a cafe, you will have to hire a mixologist to actually use the bar, but I think it'll work out pretty well. One thing, since they are live edit buildings, you'll see I have the tape around the edges of the building. That is the hazard tape from the Get Famous pack, and basically that prevents you from actually being able to walk through the walls because there are no boundaries, I guess, on the live edit building. So you do have to kind of like create a way so your Sims will actually walk around the building and not walk through the building. But at this point, we're just kind of decorating a little bar area. The building next to it is going to be where the actual cafe is. It's using the espresso bar from I believe it's from Get to Work. And I basically set it up as kind of like a lighter, almost like greenhouse vibes, not quite though, but just a big bright open area. It's set up next to another live edit building, and it's basically just meant to look like a little extension of that, but it's going to be light and airy, lots of windows. I did use the Moschino pack loft windows, and I think it turned out pretty cute. Eventually I did have an issue with this lot actually. So it originally set up as a residential lot, and then when I moved it, I had to move my Sims out, set it back up as a commercial lot, and apparently somewhere along the way, I lost all my stuff. So I cut it out of this video, but I did spend a good like half hour basically rebuilding everything I left because all gone. But no, at this point, we're just decorating the little espresso bar piece. We have the menu board, we have a bunch of flowers. There's no actual indoor seating in the cafe, but the idea would be like the surrounding lot is basically going to be where all the seating is. It's sort of set up like Porto Luminoso, the town that's in Tartosa, has like these really cute looking like corner outdoor seating bistros, but they're not actually usable. So the inspiration for this build was I wanted to basically create a usable version of that, and I figured putting it up on the upper portion of the map could be like maybe like another little like small town, almost street corner type thing. But no, I think it turned out really well. And what you just saw before in the video, I took the hot air balloons, which are also available in the live edit, and I sized them down, make it look like decoration, put them in the corner of the little espresso bar. And I figured maybe it could be like an advertisement for the hot air balloons, because you do see them kind of flying up in the air around Tartosa, but it looks super cute, so I figured it'd be a nice touch. And right now we're just adding stairs. I figured I'd make like a little up, in addition to having like seating on the ground level, like a little upper little seating area above the cafe, and it worked out pretty well. I did find a wallpaper that pretty much matches exactly the colors for the live edit buildings, and basically just looks like another extension. Put some terracotta tile up there. I did struggle a little bit with how they handle the stairs, but so it's probably not the preferred approach, but I didn't want to lose the windows for putting stairs up. But we just basically have some seating right now, a few umbrellas. I didn't want to do like all umbrellas. I didn't figure have like a nice little mix of the two. Have like a little table in the corner, have some decoration. Another cool feature was the graffiti from Industrial Loft Kit, since it kind of has one that has like a little mug on it. I thought those were really cool additions for the buildings as well. Now what you're seeing right now is I forgot you didn't need bathrooms on this lot, and I didn't want to create like a bathroom like inside the building. So originally I was going to try to use like one of those like toilet stalls, but then I think after a while I just decided to just create like another separate bathroom building. So we have two other live edit buildings meant to create some houses, and we're going to end up building the bathrooms kind of off to the side of the brick building. And yeah, they'll just be separate little like outdoor bathroom spots. I did put a little patio above that. It's not accessible, it's just meant to look pretty. But again, like the wall, was able to find a wall color that pretty much matched that green tealish building off to the side there. And no, I thought it looked pretty cute. And I'm very excited about the way this build came out. I consider myself a Sims builder, but lately, I don't know, I've been doing more gameplay, haven't put as much attention into the builds. On Twitch, I've been streaming Sims building like during a weekday for about an hour each day as like part of my lunch break from my day job. But my day job's been picking up a little bit, so I haven't been able to do those streams as frequently. But so I haven't been doing as much building. But I just figured I'd take some time, hit record, spent a few hours trying to put together what I thought would be a cute little thing. I really wanted to take advantage of those live edit buildings that kind of had like the hole in it, so I kind of create like a little indoor outdoor space. Because if you guys watch my, I think my build by overview for my wedding stories, which I will link in the description, I was kind of really excited about that building. I kind of did like a little, I guess like a proof of concept just to show like how a bar would work there, and I really wanted to do something with that. So there's a bunch of really cool ideas I have for this world. Tartosa is an absolutely beautiful world, and I'll say as of right now, that's probably the best thing about the My Wedding Stories pack, because I'm sure you guys have all heard the drama right now. Like, the gameplay is a bit messed up at this point. I also did a video trying to go through like an actual ceremony, and it kind of went off the rails. EA Maxis has announced that they do have some fixes planned, and hopefully we'll be getting in the next couple weeks, but nothing definite. But the world, I will say the world is gorgeous. The cast items are pretty nice. The build by items are really cool. But at the very least, if you do have this pack, you do have this gorgeous world to play around with. And once they actually fix the gameplay, I figured this would be a good lot to have like an engagement party or one of the other parties that come with like the wedding, that come with like the whole like wedding party thing. I was debating setting up like an actual like aisle somewhere on this lot, because we do have a little back area that you use as a courtyard, but I decided against it just because the gameplay is not working. If you do download this lot on the gallery, which it is up on the gallery, you can tweak it as needed, but at the very least it'd be a good party spot, a nice place to hang out. And yeah, and right now we are working on that back courtyard I was talking about. I figured this would be a good opportunity to use that. There's this really gorgeous fountain that came with the My Wedding Stories pack, and yeah, we're just trying to set that up, setting up some landscaping. Basically, this area is just going to be a bunch of additional chairs. I did set up one of the new awnings that came with My Wedding Stories, have like a little more comfortable seating area. So, and yeah, I think it turned out quite nicely. So at this point, we're really just doing a lot of like external landscaping, some decoration outside. We're going to be putting up a lot of plants, lots of lighting. There is another back area that I wasn't really sure what to do with, so I ended up making like a little community garden. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So really at this point, we're just doing some landscaping, trying to put some, plants down, trying to do my best to kind of cover up the hazard tape fencing, because unfortunately it does give you like a little cross at the end of it. I couldn't cover it up completely, but I did realize once I changed it from like a white to a gray, it actually blends in a lot better with the surroundings. So if you don't have Get Famous, I would say maybe keep that in mind, is that your Sims will be able to just like walk through the live edit buildings like it's nothing. There are probably some other things you can use to kind of block them off, but for me, I've noticed that the Get Famous hazard tape is probably your best bet. And yeah, at this point, we're just putting together that little community garden we're talking about. I was going to put a fountain there, but I didn't think it looked right. So yeah, it's just going to be a little fenced in area, have a few little garden plots. Since this is a cafe lot, I don't know if the Sims will actually use the garden plot, so if anything, it's mostly decorative, but you could also tweak this lot however you need to. And yeah, it does have, by default, it has all of the requirements for the cafe. If you did want to turn it into a bar, you would need to, add a TV and a stereo, but you can also just hire a mixologist and they will populate the bar area. And yeah, you can use this lot as needed. So we're coming up to the end of the speed build, so I'll give you guys a tour shortly, but I hope you've enjoyed everything you've seen so far. All right, and just to give a quick tour of the lot, so you can see we have the cafe off to the side over here, a very bustling cafe apparently. This is a very popular lot apparently. Like I said, since this is set up as a cafe, this will be staffed by default. You can kind of see through all the people, you can kind of see some of the decorations I was talking about with the balloons where I sized those down. We also had I figured just like a little guest book in this corner. Those salt and pepper shakers, I was imagining those be cinnamon or nutmeg shakers like you would see at Starbucks, like if you go in there off to the side. And then yeah, just a few other plants. These plants are from the Nifty Knitting pack. I think you have to enable debug in order to see them in build mode, but I love these things. I use them all the time. This door back here, it doesn't actually go anywhere, but I thought it would make sense since this is butting up against another building. I thought it makes sense to have a door back there to kind of show that maybe that's going back to the back kitchen area. So if your sim does try to walk through the door, they will basically just butt up against some hazard tape. So if you do walk in, you'll see this, but I don't think your sims will probably have too many issues here. Yeah, going back through the cafe, so we have plenty of seating here. So once they do fix the wedding party, if you wanted to have like your engagement party or your family gathering here, otherwise you can just have like any typical gatherings here. We do have the bar. I did hire a mixologist. I don't know why they're hanging out here right now, but yeah, we set up a little door, so basically you can walk through here around the corner, and you do have this your cute little bar area, and everything is functional. The mixologist, or if you want to practice drinks, practice tending bar yourself, they will work here. And there she is. So we have our mixologist in. We have just some other, like I put a fridge in here, put a sink. I'm not expecting it to be used, but to me it would make sense for a bar area to have those things. So we will leave her to just stare at the wall apparently, and we will go back through. And again, we have like these gorgeous views. This really is like Tartosa itself really is a gorgeous world. And you have the mountains, you have this really cool rock formations. You have a bunch of like background objects. You have the plane. I think sometimes you can kind of see some balloons floating off in the distance. But no, we're gonna go around the back corner here to this back courtyard. And yeah, we have the fountain. We have, like I said, we have some more seats. We do have this slightly more, I figure like a more comfortable seating area back here. This is the patio furniture from the Perfect Patio Kit. And then this coffee table and these side tables, those are from Courtyard Oasis. And I just thought they fit in really nicely here. We just have some other live edit buildings going around this corner. This is where you'll see the stairs going up to this little upper dining area thing, which we'll go check that out real quickly. And yeah, like I said, just a few chairs. Again, gorgeous views. You had the little table where you can like drop off your stuff. One thing I did want to note that these cups are these are the espresso cups from Debug. I think if you get to work, you'll have access to them. You can there are coffee cups in Debug, but after a while they will spoil, so they'll get like there's like green like spoily lines. The espresso cups don't do that. So if you do need to like fill out a world with like have some random cups or anything, I would say use the espresso cups as opposed to the coffee cups. Now we have our industrial loft kit graffiti. I think I have one on another building as well. But then we'll go back down here. I'll say railings are a little messed up. I don't know a good way to fix these. Railings are really weird in this game anyway, but I think it's barely noticeable. Going down here, we have our bathrooms, or restrooms, I guess, rather, because there's no actual bath in there. But they're all set up the same way. So you have a toilet, you have a sink, you have a mirror, a few plants, and that's pretty much it. And then we have this community garden, and you can see one of those hot air balloons kind of floating in the background I was talking about. So I just pulled them from live edit, sized them down. That's how we got the decorations in the cafe. Then we have our community garden, and so we have a few garden plots. Some of the ground level, and I guess the vertical ones, I think these are from Eco Lifestyle. I could be mistaken though. We have the flower arranging table. Some of these hay bales, these are from Cottage Living. There's technically seats, but you stack a few on top of each other. It just looks like a bunch of hay bales. I thought it looked really cool. And I'll say, yeah, that is about it. Yep. And just to show you guys what it looks like in the evening. So this is afternoon light, evening light. We have night light. So this lot will be usable perfectly well at night. Everything is well lit. Your sim shouldn't have any issues trying to maneuver through here. And yeah, that is pretty much it. All right, so thank you guys so much for checking out my speed build video. I had a lot of fun putting this together. It took a while to put together, which is kind of surprising considering there's only like 2 actual small buildings. Most of it is literally just outdoor decoration and just trying to manipulate some live edit stuff. But it took a while to put together, but I think it looks really cool. It is up on the gallery. My EA ID is DorianKoholi. I'll put that in the gallery. I'll put that in the description as well. And yeah, if you like this video, I hope you'll consider dropping a like, and I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. I do a little bit of everything sim. So I do a mix of speed builds, I do some gameplay, and I'm also post a lot of like shorts, like little stupid funny moments I encounter in the game. But no, I hope you'll consider checking out my channel. I am also on Twitch. I'm trying to stream weekdays around 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, but I also stream Tuesday and Wednesday evenings. Currently we're playing through the 100 Baby Challenge, and we're in the tail end of that and trying to figure out what we might do next. So if you have any ideas, feel free to drop them in the comments. I will let you all go. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.